Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold. I would like to first begin by saying thank you to anyone who has supported my channel whatsoever. I am beyond grateful. I just can't even express it enough. I'm beyond grateful for you and your support. Like, thank you so much. If you are new to this channel and this message resonates with you, then please hit that subscribe button. With that being said, I'd like to make a couple of announcements. For one, I have started a new video series. It is called Attracting the Life Beyond Your Dreams, and it is me filling my role of the spiritual life coach. And so basically I'll meditate, get whatever message it is that, you know, the collective needs to hear, and I will provide guidance on that through videos. Sometimes I will use my cards, other times I won't. You know, I'm going to use a variety of resources. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead, click that subscribe button and join me. I've also already posted 2 videos, one in regards to love and one in regards to abundance blockages. I use my cards. It goes pretty deep, so I would check that out. The second announcement I would like to make is that when I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to throw a subscriber party. Basically, I'll go on, post a video, letting you know I've hit 100 subscribers, and then from there, on that video, you guys can comment 3 questions in regards to anything in your life, like any aspect, and I'm going to pick 7 people and go on and do a reading for you. So that's just my way of saying thank you for your support and just, you know, being here along my journey and joining me. 2 things to look forward to. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Today I'm here to do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy updates. I normally do these for, you know, a variety of people. It's for anyone, coupled or not, or a part of, even if you're not coupled, a part of a divine union, a part of, you know, twin flames or soulmate connection. Even if you haven't physically met that person, but you have a longing and you know that, you know, you're a part of a grander relationship type thing. So this is just basically to say that this is specifically for counterparts, just so you guys know. I never do it this way, but I was being called to do it this way today, so it's something different. So yes, we'll dig deeper and see why we're doing it this way today. I would like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this video, filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative will ever attach. Okay. Let's shuffle one more time. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords coming out first. We have the Mother of Swords coming out. Swords. Either somebody is dealing with the air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. 6 of Wands. Or there is definitely a lot of rapid action taking place, or both. Oh, the Ace of Cups I thought was going to flip. 3 of Wands. Maybe it's the one for clarification. That's too many. 2 more cards. The Father of Swords here, so we have those counterparts. Both the Queen and the King are here for the swords. That's crazy. 1 more card. 1 more card. 1 more card. Wow, we have the 6 of Swords. So literally of the 6 cards I just pulled, 4 of them are swords. There is rapid energy going on. Either somebody is embodying the energy of an air sign, somebody's dealing with the air sign, or there's just so many, there's so much happening right now. So to begin this week, we have the Ten of Swords coming out. This, I feel, is the beginning of the week because this is the energy that you're walking away from. Let me fix the camera. This is an energy that you're walking away from. This is an energy that was lies, deceit, pain, negativity, just maybe third-party situations, could be doubts, insecurities, fears. This is just the energy that has been creating so many blockages for twin flames, especially with union, because you've gone through, the runner chaser phase and stuff like that, and it's been a long time coming. It's been super stressful. It's been so intense. It's been painful. It's been everything. So many emotions, but it was darkness. I feel like that phase for you guys is over. Not to say that, there's still not going to be hard or difficult times or sad times within your, within their partnership, your divine partnership. But this is to say that this is what you've been facing. Maybe for some of you guys, this is literally to say you were with someone or holding out from being with the person that you knew you wanted to be with because you were afraid. So this is fears. This is everything. It's coming up to the surface this week. That's what I feel like. It's literally coming up to the surface to be discovered, to be released. We have the Mother of Swords following right after that. And as I said, we have counterparts. The Queen and the King are here. The Father and the Mother. These cards both came out to let me know that within this union, both of you are finally gaining clarity rapidly. Both the masculine and the feminine energy are gaining this clarity that has been needed for quite some time. So that's why maybe I was called to do the reading for couples, or not couples, but like people that are with a counterpart, because counterparts are here. They're saying that clarity on both sides has finally come in. So your soulmate has gained the clarity, your twin flame has gained the clarity, both the masculine and the divine feminine. Not only have they gained their clarity and their truth, they're standing in it, firmly in it, because the swords to me are very powerful. So they're saying that these two counterparts not only know their truth, but they're willing to go to war for their truth. They're fighting for their truth endlessly. So that means that you guys are fighting to let all of this fog and stuff go. Remove that from your karmic cycles, or remove the karmic cycles from your life. Remove all the ties and the shit, the old baggage, all this heaviness, all this darkness, all the fears, all the lies, the past. You're leaving the past in the past and getting clear with the truth and what it is that you want. Also just fully standing in that truth. That's the most important part of the swords coming out. Standing in the truth and knowing that this is what you want and this is what is meant for you. No one's afraid anymore. That's what I feel. The truth has been revealed to you, and you're almost afraid. You're more afraid of staying in this than moving forward now. So that means that you 100% want to move forward, and both of you guys have received this clarity. This is literally the ending to karmic cycles, the ending to karmic relationships, the ending to those things that no longer serve you, the ending to those things that feel empty, that feel, 1 minute they felt good, but then the next they leave you feeling like this. I really feel heavily for a lot of you, this is in regards to third-party situations, or somebody that you thought was a soulmate is not your soulmate, or it's not your twin flame, or that person was a soulmate but it was a karmic soulmate. So basically you were meant to learn a lesson. The universe kept putting you in touch with this person, and you thought, oh well, I'm with this, obviously this is meant for something, and you're finding out like, yeah, it was meant to trigger you so you can release all of this. It was meant to bring all of this to the surface and show you those areas of your life where it's time for you to let go, so you can actually call in your actual true partner, the person that was sent to you from the divine, the person that was meant for you. But you had to go through this first. So that's what that's about. But there's clarity coming in and truth being spoken. Truth being spoken in a firm way too. It's not even in a fearful way. It's literally like, you know what? Fuck this. This shit doesn't make sense to me anymore. It never adds up to me anymore. I don't want this anymore. That's what that's saying. The Six of Wands is coming out to let me know that there's a transformation. Like I just said, the Ten of Swords begins the week. That's letting all of that go. So even in the Six of Wands, you can kind of see that, all those sticks are dark. They've all fallen down. The butterfly emerged from that. This is basically like the transformation from the caterpillar to the butterfly. So you've decided this relationship for you has caused you to release all of those things that just don't serve you. And maybe that's the relationship too. But for some of you, that this is saying that both of you guys have released this so that you can come together. And that's super specific. I really feel like whoever I'm speaking to in regards to this is like twin flame type stuff. This is somebody that, you know, the universe wanted you to be with. Others of you, I'm getting the sense of this is like you were in a karmic soulmate relationship and now it's wrapping up. Now you are transforming and you're releasing all of those burdens and the lessons that you've learned from this relationship, and you're ready to emerge from your cocoon. You're ready to finally show the world that you are an evolved butterfly and that you're calling in your divine counterpart. And your divine counterpart, regardless of if you know them or not yet, has been doing the same work. But if you are probably tuning into this reading, one part of your soul knows that there's another one waiting for you. So if this is making sense to you, then this message is for you, regardless of if your physical world is showing you this. The Three of Wands is here. So this is telling me that possibilities for you and your divine counterpart are opening up. The more you heal yourself and work on yourself and work on growing and releasing those things, these burdens, these insecurities, these fears, these doubts, feeling like you're not good enough, the more that you do that, the more possibilities present themselves. The reason that so many twin flames remain in a runner-chaser relationship is because they have all of these titles that they want to put on it, all of these restrictions, all of these just everything, when it's not meant for that. You know, your twin flame is meant to be a person that triggers you and that helps you to grow, and that you love and learn love unconditionally. That's what this is about. So it doesn't matter if it ended in a physical union in the 3D. You're always together. You're always married in souls because you share a soul. So therefore, you don't need to keep having those attachments to the connection. That's what's always led you guys to this. That's what leads so many people to it. Self-love and working on self-evolution is how you come into union with your divine counterpart. That is your reward for hard work. And it doesn't mean union in a romantic sense. Union is just a stable place in your life where you guys can love each other unconditionally. That's what that's about. It's literally like the movie Hancock. Like, anytime I try to explain twin flames to people, that's what I think of. The movie Hancock. They were two counterparts from the same soul, destined to be together. But when they did get together, you know, things didn't always work out the way that they were supposed to. But they still loved each other and still incarnated enough times with each other to know, you know, maybe we don't end up together, but we're always together. And I still love you. That movie is powerful. So just maybe check that out. But anyways, the more you learn self-love, the more that you work on yourself and release those baggages and release the, like, negativity, the doubts, the fears, the neglect, all of that, possibilities open up to you. But they are only available to those that are willing to take them. Those that are willing to face the scars, face the wounding, face the old shit, face the baggages, face all the stuff that they've been afraid of for so long, to get clear on it. And I feel like both the divine masculines and divine feminines have lied to themselves. The divine masculine thought that they can have the life of their dreams with a different person, with a karmic. They wanted to avoid the connection, is what this is to me for some people. I keep going back to it because there's some more to be said about it. They wanted to avoid the connection because you trigger this and then, and they don't want that. So they lied to themselves and said, you know what, I can be happy with a karmic. They don't know it's a karmic, but I don't want that connection. It's too intense. It never works. Like, it's just not going to happen. And so they try to avoid it. And not in unconditional love. Like, they still love you, but they were trying to avoid the power and the pain and the hurt that you make them feel. This week, I feel like it's coming to the surface. Like, their energies can no longer allow them to feel that way. And the same for the divine feminines. You guys were lying, saying that, oh, well, the only way for us to come together is in a romantic union, and he has to make all these changes, and I'm perfect, and I do this and that. No, you're not. I've been growing. You have been growing, but you still had stuff to work on. You still had this lingering around you too, because you guys are always marrying each other. So that's the problem within the connection. If you feel like it's only one person that's always responsible for the Ten of Swords, then that's going to keep leaving you in the Ten of Swords. This is about everyone being clear on their bullshit, their insecurities, their doubts, their fears, and releasing them, letting the butterfly emerge, and moving forward, standing firmly in your truth, both counterparts standing firmly in their truth, and honestly just accepting and honoring the relationship for what it is, where it is, and how it is. That's the most important part to this. That opens, by you doing that, and this work all begins with you, but by you doing that, that's what opened up the possibilities for you guys coming into union, for you guys coming into a clearer space and into a space of real unconditional love. That's what I'm saying when I say union. You guys finally coming from a place of unconditional love, putting no restriction on it, no attachments, no labels, no anything. It's just what it is. You just love that person unconditionally, and they love you. The Six of Swords is telling me that it's time for both of you guys to let your guards down, and that you are. The universe is giving you the message that, yes, this is for you. What you are saying, what you are feeling, what you know in your heart, this is for you. It is time for you to let your guard down and stop blocking this person from coming into you. Stop telling this person, you know, I don't want you here, or I don't need a soulmate, or I don't need I don't need a twin flame. I don't need my twin flame. You're 100% right. You don't need them, but do you want them? Yes, you do. So say that. I am my food, and that person is my dessert. I don't need them, but I want them, and I enjoy the delight that they bring me. It is a pleasure to be able to have that connection. But releasing the outcome and releasing the labels and the titles, like the title and the label of twin flame and soulmate, and just in general, even karmic, comes off so just, it has such bad reps and such bad, I don't know, attachments to it. When in reality, sorry, got a piece of hair or something. When in reality, those relationships are the most pertinent ones to your growth and your evolution. Those relationships were placed into your life divinely. No matter if they ended badly or you didn't go along, like you didn't, you know, end up happily ever after in a Cinderella story, it didn't go the way you thought, it still led to growth and evolution within you. So karmics are not always bad, and karmics, that doesn't mean that they don't love you. That just means that you had karmic debt. Soulmates, there are different soulmates in each stage of your life. Soulmates can be friends, soulmates can be anything, but no, when you hear soulmates, you think of instantly romance. Twin flames, that is literally your divine counterpart. Not everyone has a twin flame, but those of you that do, Six of Cups is coming out to clarify the Ten of Swords. Those of you that do know that this person pisses you off, but nobody loves you or makes you as happy as that person at the end of the day. It's never been about the romance. It's been about the self-love and the self-healing and discovering yourself, because only then can you really discover the truth of what it is that's awaiting you. And call in real love, because you're finally whole within yourself. So twin flames are coming into union because everybody's learning self-love. The world is clarifying the Mother of Swords. As I'm saying, twin flames are coming into union. They really are. Every person's at a different stage in their life. But the people that are coming into this reading, you're here. Wow, Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups are clarifying the Six of Wands. Of course they are. There's 3 sixes in this reading, so this is all about balance. We got the Six of Swords here, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Wands. We have the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, clarifying the Three of Wands. Father of Swords. Father of Swords. Father of Swords. Wow, we have the Sun and the Mother of Wands. Aw. And then the last but not least, the Six of Swords. Clarity for the Six of Swords. Clarity for the Six of Swords. Clarity for the Six of Swords. Oh. And we have the Strength card coming out for the Six of Swords. And driving our energy is literally the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands. That's beautiful. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords, we had the Six of Cups come out. This is telling me that, like I said in the beginning, there have been lies, there have been deceit, there's been so much heartbreak and pain within this connection. But it is divine. The Six of Cups clarifies that Ten of Swords. So that is saying that the longer you know someone, and especially if it is a powerful connection, especially if you are a twin flame, let me stress that you guys come from a difficult past because you had to overcome so many hurdles and obstacles to make this happen. And so this is saying that this relationship was divine. Those experiences, this Ten of Swords, all of it was divine. Now it's time for you to heal that pain, heal that heartbreak, heal that doubt, heal that fear, heal all of those insecurities and just all of that surrounding this, so that you can come together for this. Look at how deep and colorful those roots are. That is telling you that this is complex. This is deeper than anything that the human brain can comprehend or understand. And not even in a fucked up way, because we're really smart in our brains. We don't use as much capacity or as much of our brains as we could. I don't know what I was going to say, as much capacity, tongue-tied. This is to say that you can't logic your way through this. It's all from here. You can't logic your way through love. Love is an emotion. Love is from the heart. It's not from the brain. You can't tell yourself, I'm going to love this person. You feel that you love that person with every extremity of your body. So that's what this is saying. The Mother of Swords is clarified by the world. So this is the divine feminine to me telling the divine masculine that you are their world. You were the completion to their cycle. You were the dream that it comes true to them. And that is to your healthy divine masculine. That is to the one that is meant to be your divine counterpart. That is to the healthy soulmate. You are their world. Divine masculine, you have seen, you are why they are doing everything that they are doing. You are why they are healing the way that they are healing. You are why they are ready to release all of the shit that they've been scared of. You are the reason that they're actually standing in their power now. And not to say, that it all came easily, because it definitely didn't. With a connection that powerful and with changes that powerful, it's pain with it. But you have been the constant factor. And so the divine feminines feel like you are their world. You are everything that they've ever asked for, and you are a dream come true. They consciously knew this all along, but subconsciously, with all of the things we've learned within relationships and with all of the things that we've grown to know as relationships and been accustomed to within society's standards of a relationship, they were blocked and fogged by that. Oh, he's having sex with other women, blah, blah, blah. I'm not to say that you don't know your worth and everything. But you were like, why can I still have somebody's back that's hurting me like this? That's because they were hurting you to trigger you to see those parts of yourself where you were hurting yourself, where you were doing what they were doing to you, to yourself. Think about that. That's what this was for. But now you're getting conscious again. You're becoming aware of all these places where they triggered you, but it wasn't. It was a part of the plan. It was a part of the divine plan. And that is, the thing with it is, a situation. If somebody is cheating on you and treating you like crap and stuff, and you feel love for this person, but it's more of a need than it's just not healthy. That's the difference. You have to be willing to let go of that person, and if they want to grow and come towards you, then this was my divine counterpart and they've chosen to step up. If they continue to do what they were doing, then it's time for you to let it go and walk away. That's the difference. That's discerning between twin flames, soulmates, and karmics. The feelings, following your heart and being in touch with your intuition. And now that you've gotten truth, gotten clear, gotten reminded, what comes out? The world. You're able to see the truth about your divine masculine. You're able to see the truth behind everything else that you've known. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords. So this is letting me know that from this heartbreak, from this pain, from all of that, you're moving from this. That's what this shit is at the bottom. To this. That's what the butterfly is. You are literally letting the heartbreak and pain go. Both of you. That's the crazy part about it. You're both at the same stage in your lives right now. You are ready to release this Three of Swords energy and walking away, finally realizing I don't want to live that life. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be away from my divine counterpart. I don't want to be stuck alone for the rest of my life, afraid and not knowing if anyone's ever truly going to love me for me, or if I'm going to be, fake or be alone or be afraid my whole life. I don't want that. And so you're finally getting clear and bringing in abundance. And like I said, for some of you, that's releasing the fears and the doubts and the lies and all the past heartbreak from the connection to allow the Ace of Cups in. Because your divine masculine, this is for a lot of divine feminines, your divine masculine can't ever fulfill your dreams and your goals and come to you in union, even if it's just in friendship, even if it's not in a romantic sense, and even if it is, they can't come to you to give you this if you don't release this, if you're still like blaming them for everything of the past and not accepting responsibility for your part and not being grateful to them for triggering you and making you wake up to be the greater person that you are. And that's in all aspects. Be grateful for the pain that they've caused. Be grateful for the growth that they've made. Be grateful for the pain that you caused them, because that's what eventually led to this very moment. And this is a defining moment. This is a moment that, to me, feels really big. It feels super big. And there is a new moon on June 3rd. And with new moons, you're supposed to make lists of the seeds you would like to plant. Basically, what are you watering for this moon cycle? And it's here. It's here, and it's time. It's exciting. It's vibrant. So it's just time. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Daughter of Cups. This is saying that the Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups. This is saying that you've been receiving messages in regards to this relationship. You've been receiving messages for a long time in regards to the possibilities that can be available to you, either by releasing this relationship or by allowing the relationship to grow and releasing the past experiences from the relationship. But by you doing that, you're slowly but surely moving to calmer waters and gaining confidence that you need. The only thing is you're moving kind of slow towards these possibilities, but that's because you still have these doubts. All you need is a mustard seed of faith to create change. Pebbles make ripples within the water. So that's what you need, a pebble right now. Throw it out there, shoot your shot, and it will ripple. Even if it doesn't look the way that you envisioned it looking, it's going to create something. It's going to open up possibilities for you. That's what that's about. The Father of Swords is clarified by the Mother of Wands and the Sun. Literally, that's so beautiful. Your divine masculine is saying to you, you are the queen of spirituality for me. You are the one that has taught me so many lessons that I would have never learned without you. You're the one that helped me gain enlightenment. And for that, I see you as the sun. I see you as the brightest star within the sky. I see you as, oh man, this is deep. I see you as everything I've ever asked for and beyond. You are the catalyst to change in my life. You are the only constant in my life that has showed me love. when no one else could. And that has protected me when I didn't even protect you or my damn self. You are the one that has showed me what true strength is. You are my sun. You are the largest star in the sky. Let me keep saying that. You are what I see as a dream, just bright. You are the start to a new day for me. That is what the divine masculine is here to tell the divine feminine. You are my star. I love you. And I love you for who you are. The spiritual lessons that you've taught me. Those things that we've had to work through. Your divine masculines have always known who you were. That's what I feel. The masculine, especially for twin flames, the masculine didn't awaken before the divine feminine on a maybe healing path, but the divine masculine awakened to who the fuck you were in their life way before you did. You didn't realize who you were to them. You thought, why am I so obsessed with this person? Why can't I leave them alone? Why can't I do this? Why am I just here pushing? They knew who you were. They recognized you. They were waiting for you to recognize yourself. And now they're telling you, thank you for being the sun. Thank you to being the catalyst to my healing. Thank you for using your intuition to gain clarity and be the catalyst for change. Be the ignition finally. You put the ignition in the car and made it start going. You are the gas to this whole connection. That's what they feel about you. And that's what they're saying. That's so beautiful. I feel like there's something else coming from that. They're done hiding from their truth. Now that it's a new day, they want to show you something new. They want to say thank you, basically, for all the work that you've done for them. They want to say thank you for you loving them when no one else did. They mean this. That's why I'm still stuck on it. They mean that. Thank you for the times when I couldn't even see my own path, but you stuck by me and said, you know what, you need to get your shit together and do this and that. They want to say thank you for being the one to give them the tough messages that nobody else was able to tell them, but that they needed to hear. Kicking them in the ass. That's so sweet. So sweet. Six of Swords is clarifying, or the Strength card is clarifying the Six of Swords. This is what I said. The universe is telling you right now, it's time for both of you to lay your swords down, lay those guards down, and allow the universe to take over, and also allow the love to pour in. You have the strength to pick yourself up no matter what comes of this. You have the strength to grow and to love and to rebuild no matter what comes at you and what comes of this, what comes in your life. You have the opportunity to move towards your dreams with one another and separately, and you have the strength and the power to overcome anything. For some of you, you might have a Leo in within the union, because within your counterparts, because the Sun and the Strength card are here. Air signs are here. We even got water signs here, specifically Cancers. That's what I feel. And we definitely have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here. So you could be dealing with anyone. That's not even the important part. This is the important part of this message is you guys have awakened to your connection. You guys are ready to have and to give unconditional love. You have the strength to overcome anything that is thrown your way. It is time to let your guard down and let your heart open to your divine counterpart, because their heart is open to you. But it's only when you guys can both release those labels, release those controls, release the 3D expectations, release those 3D fears, that truth can come through and truth can prevail, and that the true healing that lies within can be within. But you have to learn some things have to go. in order for you to experience true bliss. The true elixir of life is love, in my eyes. I'm going to pull an Isis Oracle card for one for the divine masculine and one for the divine feminine. And these are just to provide the healing that you need. First one for the divine masculine. First one for the divine masculine. First one for the divine masculine. Okay, Pyramid of Light. I think the divine masculine has definitely gotten that again before. Now the divine feminine. Oops. One for the divine feminine. 3 popped out. One for the divine feminine. One for the divine feminine. One for the divine feminine. I'm going to take it. Mother of Life. I've never gotten this card before, so I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, we're going to read the divine masculines first, the Pyramid of Light. Psychic protection. Step your vibration deeper into love. As a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. There is nothing to fear and only mastery and awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. Here is guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with any undesired interference. The Pyramid of Light confirms the energies have been causing interference with your path, and it is now time to end that interference with love and compassion. This oracle brings you confirmation that you are growing spiritually, and as such, there are higher levels of responsibility and skill required of you to continue to thrive and blossom to even deeper places of spiritual expansion. These new levels will feel joyful to you as they bring you to greater personal mastery and freedom from fear. Sometimes when you are growing your light, darker energies become more interested in you. This is nothing to be afraid of because no energy can interfere with you without your permission. And if you have unconsciously given permission by action or deed in this or other lifetimes, you have the free will to withdraw the permission from a place of peace and love within you right now. This is talking about those karmic relationships and all those fears and shit that are attached to you. The key to handling any energy effectively, even that energy which you no longer wish to have connected to your energy field, is to have compassion and respect in your heart, combined with a firm boundary and an understanding of the principles of psychic protection. There are practices which are easy and helpful for you to use to nurture your light and make it easier to go into that place of inner peace and love on a daily basis, and that help to protect and nourish the energy of your home and workplace too. One such practice recommended for you now is the Pyramid of Light. This can be added to any other spiritual or inner work practice and yet will also stand on its own. It can be used on a person, physical space such as a home or workplace or venue for a special occasion, and even place around a project. The ritual below will clear you at any time you feel that there are forces interfering with your free will or life plans. Sometimes you just sense blocks that you know are not coming from within you and you know are not serving the higher unfoldment, and they need to be released. You can use this ritual or skilled spiritual healer to help you with this process, but know that what you will need most is a compassionate heart and enough confidence to realize that you alone give or revoke permission for any being to be connected with your energy field, seeking to exert influence over your thoughts, actions, or life choices either consciously or not. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves of the power of our free will and choice. If any being in the physical world or the inner worlds ever tells you that you have no power of choice as a human being, do not believe them. They are in deception and they are not to be trusted. They may believe what they are saying, but they are not honoring the innate spiritual gift of free will that every human soul was given as a gift in gratitude for coming to this earth and help with the service to her awakening. Your free will is your most fundamental spiritual inheritance as a human being, and it cannot be taken by another except an illusion. Once you realize this, you can claim back your power at any time. The Pyramid of Light says that you may have beings who think they are helping you, but are not of unconditional love, and therefore, are better to be released from your energy field. These beings may or may not be in physical form. They may or may not appear as spiritual teachers or helpers. This oracle indicates that there are also thoughts, feelings, and other energies around you that are not helping you. And with this easy ritual below, you can clear all of that, clear all of that, and feel that your path is clearer and easier with less fog and confusion. All right, here's the ritual. Sit quietly, preferably with your legs crossed underneath you or on a chair with your back straight. And just your arms resting in your lap, your palms facing upwards, and your fingers just resting open. You know what? I'm not going to read the entire ritual. Basically, you need to envision yourself in a pyramid of light. And I will attach the incantation below for you to say. But once you envision yourself within the pyramid, you need to say, I am love, I am light. To manage my own energy field, I have every right. Compassion, peace, and strength I am. I witness the dark with peace in my heart. In my energy, there is space only for love. That is unconditional and gentle as the dove. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. All right, Divine Masculines, that has been your reading. I'm sorry that I didn't feel the need to do the whole ritual. I was just feeling like I'm not going to. Mother of Life for the Divine Feminine. Nourishment of the golden grain mother. We can sometimes fall into existing and doing rather than truly living. We only know that this has happened when suddenly our life seems dry, depleted, filled with tasks, or it feels like we are stuck in a rut or habit that may have been comfortable, but is becoming stifling and suppressing. Isis, the mother of life, holds the ability to restore even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances and people back into life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms and receive. Isis is known as the sustainer of life, able to restore, nourish, and bring to life that which has been cast aside or lost, that which you have considered beyond repair, a lost cause, or deadened. There are parts of your life, beloved initiate, that are ready to receive more life. You will be able to recognize this in any discomfort that you are currently experiencing in your life. Discomfort and unfamiliarity is where life is attempting to break through to you, to reach through the walls that you may have once created to protect yourself, but that now you need to either climb over, demolish, or at least open up with some doors and windows. The tricky part is that most often we don't consciously realize that we are not living. It is not until we start to live more trustingly that it becomes obvious that we were once hiding from ourselves, or hiding ourselves from life. Life is calling you to partake more so of her gifts of experience. This oracle brings encouragement and guidance for you to learn skills and practices that nourish you and your community. You have the Divine Mother within you. How shall you offer nourishment through her? It might be through cooking, through learning to be more present in your body and taking time to express your feelings or reality. Or it might be through taking a dance or yoga class, spending time in nature or with animals, for example. Have you been thinking of joining a class or group, learning a new hobby or skill? This oracle of the Mother of Life is confirming to you that you are on the right track, so keep open to opportunities and further instincts about pursuing these matters. And know that if you are a bit worried that it is a stretch for you, then it is even more likely you are on the right track. Stay connected to your heart and give yourself permission to grow. This oracle also brings guidance that new people, places, and things will enrich your life in the near future. And if you have been praying for freshness, inspiration, and more fun, know that your intuitions and urges to reach out and act in new ways are a part of how your prayers are being answered now. The Mother of Life oracle also asks for patience. In the same way there is growth cycle required before a child can become an adult and tap into the energy of the mother within to nourish him or herself, so to do certain life phases require patience as they mature. As you journey into the new life seeking you will need to be patient as you learn and grow. You will eventually become very comfortable with that which at first is distinctly uncomfortable. It just takes time, patience, not running away, and being present with yourself. Just like the Mother of Life who never leaves you. She is always waiting for you to return to her embrace as you open to the new unfoldment of life. The ritual for you guys is to light some candles and then rest quietly in a sense of space. And then you will basically pray to your higher self and go envision your heart opening with light. As you are praying to your higher self, you say this: I call to the blessed mother of life. Gift me with boldness, courage, and love. Help me let go of the past. Help me surrender the ways I have shrunk back from life to protect and hide parts of me that were hard to deal with. Let me know the fullness of life, love, and acceptance of myself and others. Let me just be with you, without pretense or hiding. Help me grow joyfully and be myself in this world. I accept your help and unconditional love now. Life flows through me, full and unique. All right, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, that has been your reading for this week. Again, if this message resonates with you, then please hit that subscribe button, share this video, like the video. I appreciate you so much. With much love, with much light, with much blessings, I'm sending you throughout this week with positivity and happiness. Thank you.